The first time I ever heard of the name Deontay Wilder, he was younger, like 14 years old. Like his mom and my mom stayed on the same street, and I used to see him like shooting basketball in a basketball goal on the side of the road. And that was the first time that I heard of Deontay Wilder. He was always determined. Like he came to the gym. I mean, he came in and did his work, and he took it serious than everybody else, I think. And his work has shown. Yes, his work has shown. He was serious. He was dedicated, and a guy who's working 2 jobs and still dedicating that time to come to the gym, man, it's amazing. Cause I know guys who don't work, period. And I mean, they don't take it as serious.
He was just we were in the gym, and if I remember it right, for some reason I remember we had a show coming up, which meant that I didn't have much time at all, and I was being pulled a million ways because we're trying to get all the logistics for a show. And I remember the door opening, and I remember he kind of bent down and then up to come in, slightly bent his head, and I was like, wow, that's a tall guy right there, And they said, yeah, he wants to learn how to box and everything, and so I said, okay. I didn't know that he already had in his mind what he wanted to do. And I hear what he told me, I hear a lot. He was one of the very few that said it, meant it, and planned to follow through. A lot of guys say they want to box and they say they wanted to do this with their life, but once they really get involved with it, they generally find something else that's not quite so difficult.
My old school, Stillman Heights. This is my old school, Stillman Heights. Y'all don't know anything about Tuscaloosa, Alabama. We always say it was the best elementary schools and stuff, and you knew if you was at Stillman Heights, you was at the best, man. We had so much fun at Stillman Heights Elementary. So many memories. I'm right here in the playground of Stillman Heights, where it went down a lot. As I sit in this area right here, it's so different now, of course, over time. Of course, when you go back to certain areas, certain sites, it's gonna be different, of course. But I remember all the gates up, the fields and stuff. And as I look around, I remember some image going in my head is when we used to run around here in the field. We used to have to do the laps and running, and we had to climb the monkey bars and stuff, PE and all that stuff, doing activities and stuff with PE. I even remember May Day. We used to have fun and stuff like that. Playgrounds where I used to have, that point of time when I told God about, I'm tired of fighting. I was right here, this playground right here, just swinging, minding my own business, man. And back in those days, the woods was up, and I had this old, he had to be like in the 5th grade. I was like in, 1st grade or something like that. Came and picked with me, but I bet he regret that moment, ever meeting me. But I thank God for everything I've been through, man. Just to walk these streets and still be alive. Then, they got Stillman College over there, but back then it used to be what we called the dirt hill. And man, we used to have so much fun in the dirt hill. It wasn't nothing but a big thing of dirt. We used to make caves and all kinds of stuff. That's what we did for fun, man. We used to in the dirt. And then when it used to get cold and the ice started freezing up and stuff, We had our own little skating ring, real life skating ring. You that, man, that ice, that water to be on there, sometimes it'll crack. We never wanted to see what it felt like to get in the water while it cracked though, but we just had fun back there.
I looked at him, I said, he's one of the few people I've ever seen that can reach when a pallet of beer is full and not have to get on his tiptoes to get it. You know, anybody else, you got to reach way up, but not Deontay.
That used to be me, all day, every day. I used to feel like, you know, Budweiser was a morning workout for me. And believe me, carrying all that all the time was definitely a workout. Sometimes having to carry the kids. I used to carry a kid on my shoulder, but I ain't finna show you that one. You know, I'm just, but that's all we used to do, man. And just day in and day out, you know, all the time. In one account, on to the next account. And that was every morning, you know. But like I said, I thought about it as a morning workout, and I definitely got that morning workout in. So when I got off of work, I head straight to the gym. I already have my workout for that morning, so I'm already loose and I'm already ready. Maybe a couple of stretches, and I'm ready to get ready for the gym work.
I ain't boxing, I ain't gonna box. I've never been a fighter, you know, never watched boxing. I was into ultimate fighting and stuff like that, but now I watch boxing and keep up with it. When he was in the Olympics, I wake up 1, 2 o'clock in the morning just to watch him for a couple minutes fight. You know, I wanted to record it, but I wanted to see it right then. I didn't want to wait until time to go to work or next day. And you know, I'm proud of the man. I'm gonna follow him wherever he goes, and he's done everything he said he was gonna do.
Well, you know, it really starts through those first, you know, fights. He would come to the gym coming off 2 jobs and everything, and he would be tired, but he would always work out. If we met in the morning, he'd work in the morning. Whenever we could get it in, and so we actually turned him amateur quicker than we ever have anybody else. His first amateur fight was in January, and I think his first day in the gym was in October or either early November. So only a couple of months after first entering the gym did he start competing, and it was apparent that he could be something special right away. So every step of the way, people would say he's doing great, but you know he's not going to go much further with these guys. You know, he's not going to be able to handle, and then he would. And that happened at the state level, the regional level, the national level, and then even through the Olympic trials. Every step of the way, people would say, you know, he's good, but you know, these guys have had 100, 200 fights. He's had 17 or 15, but he would continue to win. And then by the time we got to the Olympic trials, I knew that it was going to take. It was going to be. I didn't see him losing. I didn't see any kind of way that he could lose, because we had done all the right steps. He had put in the training, and he was right. He was ready.
Sick. I won't be surprised I touch this man with 1 punch. He goes, I'm telling you, he's gonna want to feel my power to reassure himself that he can take it. I already know. No matter what they telling him in camp, they can flood his mind with that poison that they telling him. But in reality, when you get in that ring, mind, all that stuff they tell you, all that stuff he on. It's the power real. He can't take a punch or can't even go around, or he can't fall off the back feet. Try to pressure him, find out. Try to do what they tell you, find out. Either way it go, you're gonna get hit. You're gonna win, but you're gonna get hit. Defeat a guy that got not only my family, but my city, my state, and really the world with him. How did you feel a guy like that? You can tell by the way of my voice, I got so much hunger in it, and maybe a little pain, because I want to whoop you. And on that day, I will whoop you.
Think I'm Deontay Wilder.